Hey, what is up everyone? Deadshot52 back here with another AfterPulse video for you guys today. Welcome back. Today I've got a really good one for you all. Two new epic weapons are being added to AfterPulse. These pictures were given to me exclusively to talk about in a video, so I'm really excited about it. And I'm going to be covering two different topics at the same time. I'm going to be reviewing the full 6-star Gloom Troublemaker gear. I had a few requests to do a review on it, so I decided I would cover this gear as well. I'm using the full 7-star CQR Jester with the 7-star RL and Fireworks as my gadgets. So it looks pretty cool. Played a few games with it, but we'll definitely determine here if it's actually worth collecting, because I know it has a few certain perks. So let's hop into a game real quick, Train Yard, and I'm going to show you guys the weapons here in just a second. One thing I will mention really quick here is when you start off slow, so that kind of sucks a little bit, but you pick up speed as you go along. The new weapon that is going to be added right here is one of the new epic weapons. As you can see, it is a secondary, and it looks to be that it's actually a launcher. I'm not completely for sure. I'm going to keep it in the right corner there so you guys can still see the gameplay. Not completely sure, but it looks to be a one-shot launcher, possibly an addition to the Jester series. So that's going to be interesting to see. Just judging by the purple and green that is in the weapon is where I'm getting the conclusion that it is potentially an addition to the Jester series. And even if it's not, and if it's a launcher, you're definitely going to have that perk with Kaboom, of course, double shot. Not too certain. There's not a name for it. I was not given a name. But it definitely looks pretty interesting. That's what I have so far on this weapon, is that it's definitely a launcher and that it potentially is a Jester series. Now I do know they added, I forgot what the name of it was, that one epic rocket launcher. The Jester, I do not have it, but so it definitely looks pretty interesting. It kind of reminds me actually of the Harley Quinn pistol that Joker and Harley Quinn carry around. If you know anything about comics, you'll know what I'm talking about. In the comics, she's got like this big old gun that is like a stinking cannon, But anyway, it definitely looks pretty interesting. Now let's go back to the Gloom gear. Actually, I believe everybody on the opposite team is using mixed Gloom gear. I believe the one guy has a full set. I'm not too sure. Ooh, this guy keeps getting me. So the perks with this gear is you do have, I believe it's 15% protection in radiation zones. You get a mobile boost after you respawn for I believe it's 3 seconds. And when you start receiving damage, you speed up as well, so that is nice at least. Now when you also have the container, you speed up as well. Ooh, my auto aim wasn't working there. I'm lagging a little bit in this match, guys, so I apologize for that. And ooh, whoa, this guy's in a respawn. The CQR is definitely nice. It's just taking a little bit getting used to for me. You do have that extra 15% damage, of course, with the Gloom gear. It doesn't really give that many perks with the Jester gear, or the Jester weapons, I'm sorry. If I'm not mistaken, I haven't really gone over the full details of the gear. If you guys want to see those stats, I'll post them on my social medias if you guys don't have the full Gloom gear yet. And also, guys, I will mention too, if you want to see the higher resolution of these pictures of the new epic weapons, be sure to check them out on my social medias. The links to everything is in the description, guys. Give me a follow on Twitter and Instagram. They will be there so you guys can see them in higher resolution. So let's go ahead and hop into a next match and show you the second epic weapon that is going to be added. Now, I'm really excited about this one. This one looks really cool. Excited to see how it works. This guy right here. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any names for these weapon guys. These are just raw images that were just given to me by AfterPulse to show you guys and talk about. Looks really cool. I'm pretty excited about this one. I just hope it's going to be better than the Jester revolver. I'll keep this one in the top corner as well, guys. I hope it's going to be a little better than the Jester revolver. Sorry, like I was saying, I don't mean to keep repeating myself. Just based on it definitely looks to be a revolver. Now it looks high tech, of course, futuristic. Now that's a pretty cool look. It looks a little bit like it reminds me a little bit like the MC5 pistol that was that Commander uses. Any of my old MC5 players know what I'm talking about. I forgot the name of the weapon, but it looks a little bit like that. I like the futuristic kind of look. I'm assuming it's gonna be bullets, but because of the high tech, it could be kind of a laser based gun. Now, by looking at it with the black and the red highlights, the other weapons that have red highlights in them are the C-Trace weapons. So this could be, now this is completely spectacle here, it could be a C-Trace secondary weapon. Very possibly a C-Trace secondary weapon. If that's the case, that would be really cool, because C-Trace does not have a secondary weapon, and I've said a couple of times that I would like to see a C-Trace secondary weapon. So this very possibly could be a C-Trace weapon. And if that's the case, you know, those that have the C-Trace armor, it'll give extra perks as well. So definitely interesting to see what will happen. And guys, I have some more stuff to talk about, but I wanted to try to minimize this video for you guys to cover the weapons at least. But be sure, if you are not already a subscriber, to subscribe to my channel, hit the notifying bell so you don't miss any of my videos or my live streams, because this Friday I am going to be live with AfterPulse devs again. If you guys did not see my last live stream, it was really awesome. I thank you guys so much for your support. But I will be going live again with them this Friday, I believe around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will give you guys the specific times on Thursday. And so be sure to subscribe and hit the notifying bell so you do not miss that, guys, because they will be answering some questions for new features and things that are going to be, more things that are going to be added to the game. So you do not want to miss that if you are a AfterPulse player. So be sure to stay tuned, guys. I will catch you all in the next one. This is Deadshot52 signing off. Peace, guys.
Break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up. I ain't never, you know, I'm taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about your